Hello, my name is Scott Hamlin for Games in a Flash. We're taking a look here at the Confuzzle puzzle game, which is a very simple puzzle game that's a little bit different than your classic jigsaw puzzle. Instead of slicing the pieces up with classic jigsaw shapes, what we're doing here is slicing it vertically and horizontally so that you can drag the pieces around both vertically and horizontally. So, for example, if I take a horizontal slice, I can move it around vertically, or if I take a vertical slice, I can move it horizontally. And so what I'm trying to do here is reassemble the image by moving the pieces around and getting them all to kind of be together. And so I'm just going to go ahead and assemble this here. And I'm getting close, almost there. Maybe not. There we go. And so I have a soft puzzle. And you can see here that the score counts down from a large number. And so that's how that scoring works. Now, the game can be easily customized inside of Flash. What we're looking at here is the ActionScript 3 version. We do ship ActionScript 3 and ActionScript 2, and we'll take a look at both of them. They're actually constructed very similarly. We utilize scenes so that you can pop to a scene and drop in your logo or change the name very easily. Here on the main scene, we can replace the background or change the instructions or use the different font or whatever you want to do. And so editing the main graphics of this game is very easy. The same construction is utilized in the ActionScript 2 version. Now, another easy customization that you can do is inside of the variables. There in the ActionScript 3 version, there is an external AS file that you can edit, and it has the variables there. So you can set it up to change the number of slices that we moved, for instance. You can go in here and make a smaller number to make the game easier, or a bigger number to make it a little more challenging. You can change the height and width of the images. The position of the where they show up in the game, both that and the preview and so forth. And the main one that you would want to pay attention to here is the ability to change the images. And this is the pictures array right here. So let's take a look at how that's set up. So what we first need to do is go into the library. And what we're going to do is look for the Edit Me folder and then the Images folder. And inside of there, there's a series of movie clips. Now, if you want to just keep what we've got here, you can change out the 5 different images, and this is how you would do it. Go ahead and double click on the Cartoon 1 movie clip, and we're going to go ahead and get the library out of the way and then move this back into view. And so notice that it's aligned to the upper left. Let's pretend I just imported a new image and it just kind of showed up right here. And so what I can do is open up the Align tool. I just hit Command K on the Mac. And if I'm set up with the Align to Stage, I can go ahead and align it to the upper left and it's in the proper position. And so that's how you would position it. Now let's go back to the library here, and what we need to do is be able to set this instance name. And this instance name right here is going to be what's utilized or listed here in the pictures array. And so you see that they are the same. And so the way we set that up in the library is, what you need to do is control click on the movie clip and then open properties. And then what we need to do is have export to ActionScript on and export in first frame. And then in the class, we go ahead and put the name. And so that's the same name that's being utilized right here as the linkage name. And so we set that there and hit OK. And now if you're going to go ahead and just edit what we have here, you can simply just replace the images out and not have to worry about that. But if you wanted to add more or change the name for some reason, and you'd need to go ahead and assign a linkage name here and then set that inside of the custom AS. And so the ActionScript 2 version is very similar, except for that the variables are embedded inside of the game. So we need to go to the game scene and then look for the variables layer on the timeline and select that and then open up the actions panel. And you see all the variables are there and they're edited the same way. I'd like to give you a few tips for this game in order to utilize it. One great thing about this game is it's very easy to make a lot of variations. You can take this game and import 5 different images real quick. Just, Photoshop them and do whatever you can, get them the right size, import them, and then save out a new game name. And you can have fresh content for your site on a regular basis. And so you can make new image puzzles very quickly and easily. In order to find affordable imagery, you can go to sites like photodune.net, which provides images at an appropriate resolution for only $1 or $2. A similar site is at ultrashock.com. They have images for about $1 as well. So it's very cheap and affordable to customize this game and get a lot of value out of it. You can find this game at this link shown above right here, or if you are on YouTube, you can look at the description for a link. Give us a call or pop us an email if you have any questions about Confuzzle Puzzle.